A surprise visitor stops by the Jubilee of Youth in Rome.
Jesus tells us, you are the salt of the earth. You are the light of the world.
Pope Leo XIV was greeted by cheers and applause by hundreds of thousands in St. Peter's Square. This was at the opening mass for the Jubilee of Youth. The week-long event has attracted hundreds of thousands of young people from across the globe. Among the popular features at the Jubilee of Youth is a soon-to-be saint from the 20th century with a love of mountain climbing and the Lord. EWTN foreign correspondent Colm Flynn tells us more about one group's efforts to honor Blessed Pier Giorgio Frassati.
I am standing here in beautiful Torino in the north of Italy. Actually, I'm right in front of this bank, but this beautiful ornate building was once the birthplace and the home of Pier Giorgio Frassati. And that is why I'm here, because across the week I'm joining a group of around 20 young men from across the United States who are walking in the footsteps of Frassati, and it will be leading them all the way to Rome, learning about the saint, learning about his life, learning about all the things that have gone on to inspire so many people around the world and ultimately have been leading Frassati to sainthood. Well, there's a lot of work that goes into organising a pilgrimage like this, and there's so much behind it. And to find out more, just an hour ago in the middle of Turin, I sat down with the priest who is from South Carolina but based in New York, and he's organising all of this. His name is Father Vincent Bernard.
Well, I remember how big Frassati was for me when I was in college, and he has remained, I think, a big figure in my life, an important saint for me. And to be able to now share that as a priest with other young men, I think is important. I think that they're looking for how to be holy. They're looking for ways to grow in virtue. I think Frassati has an answer to give them for that. And people need examples, especially these guys. Like, they need examples for what that looks like and that's possible. And Pier Giorgio represents all of that. And of course, we're in the year of his canonization. So it's a great year to come and actually walk in his footsteps because of that.
So what's the plan for the next couple of days as we make our way down through Italy towards Rome?
Right. Yes, so of course we started here in Turin, the birth and death place of Pier Giorgio Frassati. We'll head up to the mountains in Europa, the shrine that he loved. We'll climb one of his mountains, Monte Macrone. We'll go around to Polone, where the family villa is, and spend some time there. Head down to Rome via Assisi. We'll say hi to Carlo Acutis real quick. And then we'll be in Rome to see his body. We'll have Mass with his body at Santa Messa Minerva and spend some time for the Jubilee in Rome together.
We'll check back in with Colm throughout the week in anticipation of the canonization of Blessed Pier Giorgio Frassati and Blessed Carlo Acutis in September. Now be sure to follow the Jubilee of Youth here on EWTN. We'll bring you special reports and more live coverage with your hosts, Catherine Hadro and Father Aquinas Gilbo, tomorrow starting at 12:30 p.m. Eastern.